Congratulations, Staniqua Mason, as the Employee of the Year for the Island of St. Thomas Justice Department. I'm so proud of you. Your reputation precedes you. The work that you do is spectacular. The example that you set for others is great.
I was very surprised when I saw that I was selected as the Employee of the Year. Of all my 3 years working here, I've always been told how good of a worker I am, and my coworkers do very well with uplifting me. But to actually see that my work was not unnoticed I was flabbergasted. I am an administrative specialist. So it's similar to a secretary. We're assigned to an attorney and we help with the cases that go to, whether it be trial or anything, any criminal cases. I would assist with pretty much setting out discovery. Basically, criminal person gets arrested, the case comes to our office, and whatever evidence is in the file, I have to provide that to the court and to the defense counsel. So I work with the Virgin Islands Police Department because they are the ones that make the arrest. And so we, Department of Justice, work hand in hand with them to make sure that we have everything that we need for a successful case. What I didn't expect is some of the more gruesome cases that I would have to see, like the photos and the body cam. Like, I didn't realize how in-depth I would be in the case. I was in college studying criminal justice, and I was required to do an internship at a place of choice. So I chose Department of Justice, and while doing my internship, I enjoyed what I was doing, and so I decided that it's something that I would want to do full time. So I spoke with my supervisor about how I can become an employee here. If a young person is interested in criminal justice, but they may not know which agency they want to work at, I would definitely suggest doing an internship at all of them if need be, whether it be the police department, the court, Department of Justice, so they could get a feel of what it is in that position, and then they could decide what best fits them. What makes a good Employee of the Year, number one, is dedication. Being dedicated to your task, coming to work, being excited or happy to do what you're doing, and being willing to help. Because in my position, my task is basically to help the attorneys get this case going. And so you have to do it with joy. You can't be sad or coming to work upset or anything like that. You have to do it with joy. Sometimes you might get an unexpected task, and you just have to show that you're willing to put in the work, because that is what you're here for. You know, you're not here to just sit down and do nothing. So you have to put in the work, show that you enjoy what you do, show that they can count on you. When you do the task, you're not only doing it because you were asked. You're doing it because you're passionate. You're doing it because you know that it needs to be done and you actually want to see it done. That is very important. Make sure it's clear that, yes, I want to do this. I am more than happy to do this for you. That goes a long way. In my division, my coworkers do a very good job coming together, sharing their excitement, sharing how they appreciate me as a worker, and they just make me feel good. They make me feel appreciated every day. I have multiple attorneys that I work with, and each one of them in their own way make it known that, Ms. Mason, I see you. You're doing a good job, and it feels good to be seen. And with DOJ as a whole, I enjoy that we have different events. We've had a Thanksgiving drive, we've had luncheons, we recently had a carnival themed luncheon, we had the steel pan. It felt very good and fun. You know, it's not just about coming to work and punching a clock, right? We can have fun, and we can have events, and we can show teamwork in a good way. I want to thank all of my coworkers, from my attorneys to the chief, to my supervisor, the victim advocates, everyone, not just in the criminal division, but Department of Justice as a whole. Thank you. Thank you for seeing me. Thank you for noticing me. Thank you for sharing your appreciation of me. It helps me get up every day and come to work knowing that Ms. Mason does what she needs to do and people see it. And I just thank you so much for all your love. I really appreciate it.
This office turns on the people who work in it, not just on the people who run it, but the people who do the work every day, who get things done. And I must say, you've proven yourself to be one of our best. So congratulations.